How skateboard is made? Let's start with background. A skateboard is a small piece of wood in the shape of a surfboard with 4 wheels attached to it. A single person rides a skateboard, guiding the movement with his feet. While some use skateboards as transportation over short distances, most are used to perform stunts. Skateboards consist of 3 parts: the deck, the actual board, the truck, a component usually made of metal that holds the wheels to the deck, and the wheels. Next we are heading towards history. Though there is unconfirmed evidence that a skateboard-like apparatus existed as early as 1904, the more commonly accepted predecessor to the skateboard was created in the 1930s. In Southern California, a skate scooter was made out of fruit crates with wheels attached to the bottom. This evolved into an early skateboard that was made out of 2x4 foot, 61 by 121, 9 centimeters, piece of wood and 4 metal wheels taken from a scooter or roller skates. This version of the skateboard featured rigid axles which cut down on the board's maneuverability. By the middle of the 1990s, skateboarding again became popular mainly due to high-profile exposure like ESPN and MTV's X Games competitions. These televised events of extreme sports showed the best of many kinds of skateboarding. Skateboarding was regarded as the first extreme sport. Next we are heading towards raw materials. Most skateboard decks are made of glue and wood, usually maple, but some are made of composites, aluminum, nylon, plexiglass, fiberglass, foam, and other artificial materials. They are usually decorated by screen printing. Skateboard trucks are usually made of aluminum or other metal, steel, brass, or another alloy, though a few are made of nylon. Skateboard wheels are made of polyurethane, a synthetic rubber polymer. Next, design. Skateboard decks, trucks, and wheels have different designs depending on how the skateboard will be used. Decks differ in their angle of concavity and the shape of the nose and tail. Manufacturers design their own boards with their own signature styling. They use templates to impose their design on the shape of the board. Manufacturing process. 1. Decks. A piece of maple wood undergoes a treatment that allows it to be peeled into veneers, thin sheets of wood, that are then delivered to the deck factory. They are stored in a climate-controlled environment to ensure the moisture content is optimized. Each veneer is then put into a glue machine by hand. This machine evenly coats each veneer with a water-based glue specially designed for wood. After being coated, the veneers are numbered and stacked according to grain and level of use. Each skateboard is made of 7 layers of veneer. After the laminates are removed from the press, 8 holes for the truck mount are drilled by hand with a drilling rig. A worker, called the shaper, takes the newly drilled board and, With a previously made template, hand shapes each deck with a bandsaw. The deck is hand sanded and coated with a paint or sealant. 2. Trucks. With one of three materials, wood, plastic, or clay, a master truck pattern is hand-tooled. This is used to make a match plate. With the plate, a sand mold is made for making the actual truck. A sand mold uses sand as its primary mold material, usually with clay and water. The material is packed around the plate then removed. Finally, each truck is hand-assembled with kingpins, bushings, grommets, washers, and nuts and prepared for shipment. 3. Wheels. In metering machines, two polyurethane components are heated and mixed together in a certain ratio. High-quality polyurethane wheels are mixed together at elevated temperatures, lesser quality wheels are mixed at room temperature. This step creates a liquid. If the wheels are to be colored, the pigment is now added and the resulting mixture is poured into aluminum molds via a mixed chamber and allowed to harden into a solid. The wheel is removed by hand and cured on trays. Many wheel molds are running at the same time on a conveyor system and 300 wheels can be made per hour. The resulting wheel slug is cut to shape by hand on a lathe. With a blade, the sidewalls, also known as the radius, and tread, riding surface, are cut into the wheel. 4. Assembling the skateboard. After purchasing/manufacturing the three separate components, the consumer or manufacturer must put them together. Grip tape is needed to provide traction on the board. Grip tape comes in a large rectangular sheet, bigger than the actual deck. It is smoothed over by hand to get rid of any air bubbles. Using a file or other flat-edged object, the edge of the board under the grip tape is defined. With a safety knife or scissors, the extra parts of the grip tape are removed. One set of bearings and a spacer are placed on each of the 4 truck axles. The wheel is put on next, flush with the bearings and spacer. The other set of bearings is put in the wheel. The wheels are secured with washers and a lug nut. The skateboard is now ready to be ridden. 5. Quality control. When the components are purchased separately, the consumer must follow all instructions for his own safety. Tightly secured so that they will continue to hold the trucks in place while stunts are being performed. Manufacturers continually check the finished boards to see that they are secure and meet safety requirements. 6. Byproducts/waste. In the production of wheels, any polyurethane left over is sent to a landfill. At the present time, it is too costly to recycle. 7. The future. Decks might be made of more artificial materials inside a wood exterior. Here we are with finished skateboarding. Decks might be made of more artificial materials inside a wood exterior.